Okay, on the way here. This is even the right channel. Hey. Sorry. Now it should be good. Hello, chat. Let me adjust some stuff quick. I was not prepared.
Hello, chat.
There we go.
Let me adjust some stuff quick. I was not prepared. Hello, chat. There we go.
Five more, yeah. No. Like exactly 28 days ago, I had 248. If we look at my lifetime, so far, this is how it went. This is my current graph. I gained my first subscriber in April 8th of 2019, which was which was on this channel first day 2019, April 8th. And as you can see right now, currently it looks a little bit. Then I gained another subscriber, and then alright, and then later on I was growing, and then I started the year off with around 2 subscribers. Yeah. And then all of a sudden I went up a little bit of a boost, and then my channel started to slow down so far. And this was the moment when I started losing subscribers around August. However, I was still getting positive, but then later on I was going down 33 and then down 31, and then went back up another 2. And I went up again, and then what was my peak of 35 back then. Then later on I started to lose. It's going down and down to 32 subscribers. Then I was getting up again, and then up again, and then I was going up 35. Then after that and then later on I started to upload YouTube shorts, which gave me a bit of a boost to around 96. What was 5 more is now 6 more. Alright, so I was 96. Then I went back up to 97. Then I started to lose because my shorts popularity started to go. Well, I wasn't even popular to begin with, but my goal was really down. Like, I wasn't even gaining. Like, I was gaining. I was up to 97. Then later on, I went back down, and then up again, down again. Then later on, I uploaded the Dream sub count history video, which gave me a boost, and then I would finally reach 100 subscribers. Yeah. 100 subscribers. Which is thanks to the Dream video. Then I was starting to grow a bit faster. Then later on I uploaded another short, which did not do well. Then later on I uploaded the I Show Speed sub history, which made me a little bit quicker. And I was getting like 50 subs per month. If you look at my current view, you can see. Oh my gosh. We're making it. 5 more, guys. Yay. Can't believe I'm. This might take a while. Really, it's about to take a while. So, what I plan to do first, before we get to the real Flip Histories, is, I actually have one on the TV screen, which I'll show you right now. This is the print screen. Look at it. 294. We need 6 more to reach the 300 subscribers. Yeah. It's gonna take me a while to reach this goal. Just look at that number. 294. So, yeah. It may take me a little bit of time. Which, you guys know. So as of now, we can do this. So yeah. It takes a while to get stuff like this to be known, in which you could try to find me. Later on I can try to show you guys that we have went a long way. So let's see how it's going now. And yes, I look terrible. And I gotta show back the old one. So, yeah. So, I thought I saw the number go up. Maybe it's just me. Because the number didn't go up. So, while this happens, I'm going to show you some things pretty quickly, which may take you to the past. So, I'm going to change my camera location to around the TV. Alright, here we go. We got the look. See if it looks good. Let me see. Yes, it's my own screen. Let me see if I fit. It's down. Alright. Yes, it looks like a mess. Which kinda is. So yeah, this is my face and I look kinda terrible. Let's see how much we can get through though. So I could just sit and find out how many subs. Yeah, I might need a little more computer tilting. I mean, not computer tilting. Camera tilting. Which, yeah. Am I sitting on something? I think I did. Alright, so I have left my regular chair and am sitting down like, let's go. Hi there. Hi there, Sheldon, the evil. Thanks. Oh my gosh. It's coming. It's coming, guys. It's happening. I'm ready for the 300 subs. How did you get the daily histories out so fast? I wouldn't call them fast, but how I did these daily sub-histories is like, I do them using Social Blade and Flourish. Just subbed because one of your subscriber history videos really inspires me. Oh, thanks. About the question about daily histories out so fast, let's go back to a time when, back to the year 2019, in which I actually started using Flourish. Back in 2019, I discovered a channel called Gabriel Linney #1. Just you get them out faster than heaven, I. Well, I'm not sure about that, but I guess so. So I started finding Gabriel Linney, and I thought about doing some of my own. And back then, I had probably like one of the greatest sub histories of all time. It was like from me versus another channel. It was using stats. I have one of those early stats videos which I could show. Then he had a sad downfall since YouTube demonetized all the videos. Yeah, I gotta say that. I remember when his football shorts, I think, went big, and then, yeah, got demonetized. Anyway, about the daily histories, I started off with the Dream sub-history daily. I started, like, it wasn't, like, fast. I started at as early as, like, June 2022. During that time, I decided to do Dream. I first started it, so the first part, the pre-February 2016 data, before February 2016, it's based on estimations and based on this 1,000 subscriber special video, and I had to estimate the views based on that. So it started in June 2022, and it was a little longer because, you know, I had to start the days. Yeah, I remember when YT Battles just, you know, got destroyed by YouTube. Well, at least he did get like the silver play button. So as I was saying, back then, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the pre-2016 data came from my estimations, and it took a little bit of a while, you know, because, you know, I took a few breaks, maybe a little more than usual breaks, after each break, I uh, I ended up sometimes forgetting, and it took longer because I had to do my own estimations instead of. And then the 2016, the fastest one was like the 2018 to 2019 before we reached popularity. You know, those were times. And while I was working on it, it was around like I can't tell, was it August-ish or September-ish when I started doing the 2019 to present day. And how I got the most of the daily part is like I went to the subscriber comparisons of Dream versus Mr. Beast Gaming, so I can get like the so that I can get all of the Dream daily data. I might be the next YouTuber. So I get the sub histories and plug them in into each day. And since sub counts were abbreviated, I had to estimate them. And during the time, if I remember correctly, I was kind of working on the January 2021 part at the time when Dream face revealed. Yes, I was actually working on the video when he face revealed. And which was kind of what I wanted. And then I took a little bit of breaks, another break because, you know, the craze over his face reveal, and then I went back to it. And by November, I was done. Took a while to reach the stone of that, and thanks to that Dream video, I started growing, and I finally hit 100 subs. Then let's go to the speed video. Well, I started this speed video like a month before I uploaded it, January 2023. I started it in 2017 because that's when he uploaded his first video, and there was like not a lot of daily data. The earliest one I could go far is by June 2020, which I found from a comparison of him and Beluga. Using that, I used to try to find daily sub histories, using his weekly data, in which I try to estimate. And due to abbreviations, it was kind of a bit difficult. However, when I found that comparison of him and Beluga, in sub counts, I found daily data as far as June 2020, in which I used that. And some of you may have wondered where his older profile pictures come from. If you're talking about, so some of you may have wondered, where did the old speed profile pictures come from? I'm gonna answer them. So, in my iShowSpeed sub-history video, which came out in February 2023, I got like a question about where did I find these old profile pictures of iShowSpeed. You know, the one before is present day profile picture, which is, I think, I don't remember. I think it was like a one-piece type of profile picture. Because I remember it was Luffy, I think that was the character from One Piece. Anyway, so before that, he had two different profile pictures. Now, the first profile picture, which was the speed video, is currently my most popular video. The earliest profile picture is currently like the one with the lightning. It's the one with the lightning, which can be shown in the thumbnail. I found it from his first video. Well, at least I assume it was his profile picture, because when I watched his outro, the outro on his first video, you can see it says something in the words of subscribe, which I might show you a little bit. So far, this is how it goes. Speed currently has 16 million. Sorry for showing these. This was his first video, which I'll just show you guys. Sorry for doing it out. Alright. So this is how it looks currently. Alright. This is the video. Yes, I'm using Safari. This is what I assumed was his profile picture. Right there in his first video. I know it's blurry because my camera is blurry, But this is what I assume was his profile picture back in 2017, in 2000 to like 2020. So that's how I got like the first profile picture, or at least I believe was his first profile picture. And now let's get to the second profile picture, which, just like his current profile picture, was an anime profile picture. However, I think the profile came from a different anime. It was on a tweet I found back in 2020. So I clicked on the iShowSpeed until 2020 October, in which I found what could be his second-ish profile picture. It was from a tweet from NF Dragon 52 that says, "Seeing your thumbnail do numbers is the best thing." It was tweeted back in September 21st, 2020. Um, this is what it looks like. This was the tweet. As you can see, right there it says iShowSpeed, and it says 415 people watching, and it was back in 2020. And that profile picture looked different than his current profile picture, which proves that he did have a different profile picture before. And what I believe is a second. I know it's pretty pixelated because the image looks like it has been JPEG'd. However, based on the but what I've seen, I assumed. So what I assumed, I think that the profile picture he had, I assumed it was from an anime called, like, I think it was Tokyo Ghoul, because it looked identical to, like, Kaneki. I'm not sure if I could pronounce that correctly. Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul was used to be, like, yeah, that was the character. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so sorry if I messed up. At least what the character looked like on Speed's old profile picture. And then later on we get to his present day profile picture, which is now the Luffy profile picture. So yeah, it's pretty. The layouts. How I got the layouts. So it's now my layouts look like it has been based on, like, I think it was based on Evan IO's old layout. I think it was based on Evan IO's old layout. You know, back when he did, like, you know, have you seen, like, his PewDiePie sub history video, the 0 to 110 million in 4.2 thousand days? My layout kind of looks similar to that. The difference is I added, like, a daily view history as well, and I added, I mean, this could somewhat be considered a copy, but next to the daily subs, I added an API number. And the way yes, I do. And as I was saying, it's based on this old layout, except with a few changes, like I added the daily view graphs, and all the total subs in the daily views were on the bottom. While on the top it looked like his old layout, and the API number. Now, if you want to know where the API number, how I did the API number, what I did is I simply just took the subscriber count on the top, and then I crop it. Crop it so it only shows 3 numbers. Okay, 3 more. So it only shows 3 numbers. And with the cropping, it makes, and then the comma looks like a dot. Looks like a dot. And then later on I put it down to next to the API number, and then I change it between K and M, in which the subscriber count shows the API number basically is just what it was before, but in YouTube abbreviation form, which is kind of a new way to abbreviate subscribers. So that's pretty much how I got my layout and how I got the API number. Basically, it's just a copy and paste from the subscriber count down. Shorten it to abbreviated form. Now I gotta quickly use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back though. I'm back. I'm gonna go now to how far. I have like a few new sub histories I'm working on. Yeah, currently I'm working on one right now. It's the sub history I'm currently working on is actually an OG YouTube channel from the old days of YouTube. Anyway, so that one that I'm currently working on goes back to 2008. However, I do have a sub history that goes all the way back to April 2005. Yep, you heard that right. April 2005. That's on one of them. Well, currently I'm working on now. That's one of them, but the one of Java, it's going to be one of them. It's coming out someday. However, it's not the one I'm currently working on. But that will come out sometime. The Java subhistory will have 18 years of data. 18 years of data. Probably the longest individual subhistory ever. $18 is a lot. Which, if I do an abbreviation, multiply by 365, so let's see here, 365 times 365, so that's 730. And then later on we get to a leap year, so 366, 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Over 6.5 thousand days of data. I mean, 6.5 thousand days of daily data. Took me a while. Three more. We're getting there. Dead chat. But I'll admit, the only reason, I'll admit the chat is pretty much dead, mainly because the only people that do come to my videos either watch the speed sub history or the dream sub history. That's pretty much it. That's why the chat's pretty much dead. Anyway, we're gonna see how much I've gone. So, maybe I should watch like a video or two of like the worst sub histories. How I'm switch it back. I might look at some of the worst subscriber histories ever. Now these ones are like bad. To the point where I thought about it, and okay, never mind. Anyway, remember that one video from Captain Gizmo where apparently Mr. Bean was #1, and apparently NCS, which is short for No Copyright Sounds, apparently gained 10 million in a month. It had 3.9 million views. Or at least by the time I watched the video, it was 3.9 million views. Let me check how many views it has now. Four million views. The Captain Gizmo video has 4 million views. Well, not on my channel, but like, have you ever seen inaccurate sub videos? Like one from, like, I mean, I talked about them on my inaccurate stats videos video. I'm surprised he didn't use Mr. Beast as #1. I mean, to be fair, that video was from 2 years ago, and if I remember correctly, subscriber counts weren't a thing until October 2005, and apparently YouTube had like 3,000 subscribers in 2005, even though the most amount of subscribers used in, even though the actual confirmation of the most sub channel back goes all the way back to May of 2006. And at the time, the #1 channel was Smosh, which had 2.98 thousand subscribers. And all of a sudden, I just remembered that back in 2020, I wanted to make my videos look like GrabTop's videos. Yes, I remember GrabTop. Or BattleTop. I have no clue what happened to BattleTop, but based on activities, I'm just going to assume that he probably quit doing stats videos and moved on. GrabTop quit because of YouTube. Okay, I can see now. So all I see is a graph. Couldn't make videos anymore because it wasn't monetized. Okay. I can now see another reason why is due to demonetization. I'm trying to look for like one of the earlier. You know, I talked about the subscriber conformed sub counts before May 2006. There was this one channel. It's gone now, but there was this one channel called Jackie with 2 E's. And by November 22nd, 2005, that channel had 2 subscribers. And speaking of 2 subscribers, I have 2 subs left. This is actual confirmation. This was from November 22nd, 2005. Although it's blurry because my camera is blurry, because we all know what's wrong with my camera. And this was actual it. And if you don't believe it, I'll show you. This is the same place. This was the date. At the time, I was 3 months old. Oh my gosh, already? We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's go. Let's go. Wow, 8 people watching. Or 7. So far this season, like I went after most of these is thanks to those 2 subscriber history videos I did, the Dream sub history and the iShow Speed sub history. If I haven't made those 2 videos, then I probably would have never reached this stone or milestone. Yep, my stream just, at first it was dead, but then it was like, undead the stream now. Oh my gosh! I did it! I did it! 300. I did it, guys. 300. 300. So far, I see the graph say 241, 261, 301. Does anyone remember 301 plus views? I remember the 301 plus views. Thanks. I can't believe I've made this far. Who knows? My next goal is 500 subscribers, which I can't wait for. 500. I can't wait for that stone later on in the future. I did it. Wow. I had 500. Congrats. Congrats. Cruising there back then, I could barely hit 20 views. I mean now it's pretty much the same. Although it's the same thing, I can barely hit 20 views on regular videos that aren't sub histories. Back then, I couldn't even hit 10. I went from me versus the cucumber flesh to now. I just can't believe it has been this far. my gosh. I can't believe it. Before I end the stream, I'm gonna show something really quickly. It'll take me a while to get things back. Alright. So, I looked at old YouTube, which I'm gonna search something up like youtube.com. Now, it used to be a dating site. I just found out like the first YouTube video is gonna, you know, I'm not ready to see the moment where on the bottom of Me at the Zoo it says 20 years ago. I can't believe I'm about to see that actually happen. 20 years ago. Anyway, that's pretty much the stream. Oh my gosh, the moment I was about to end, I went back down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I guess it takes a little longer. Or should I end it though? Because I actually did hit 300. I gotta stream longer. Longer streams. Should I stop when I reach 301? So that it shows that I did go over 300? Okay. Once I hit 301 subscribers, I'll end the stream. Only going for 40 minutes, 2 hours. Let me see. Maybe I might end it when I reach 302. Alright. One. Oh my goodness. I got the reverse. It's like the reverse. I'm getting trolled. Oh, thanks. Wow. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. Okay, be honest. Do you think this is do you think this is now considered faster than PewDiePie's growth now? I'm not sure. Maybe he's still getting subs, but if he did, I'd probably say at an average of 500 subs, maybe 200, maybe even losing. I remember at the end of 2019, I only had 40 views. I remember when I was growing fast. Now this looks a little weird, but this graph right here where I gained like 37 subs in a day and then 4 subs in a day and then like 20 subs in a day was because of YouTube Shorts, where the first one was because I made a short about myself touching grass, which has 9.9 thousand views, and then the other one was when I found a Mr. Beast comment with 0 likes. Yep, I actually found one. It was on an old video from 2012. And the comment was Loli got platinum. Crazy. Found a Mr. Beast comment with 3 likes. As of now, the Mr. Beast comment that I found with 0 likes has over 150 because of that short. Alright, I just hit 301, and as I said, I'm about to end this. Alright, thanks, and also 301 plus views. Alright, so it's been performed. Thanks for the 300 subscribers. Never thought I would reach it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.